Let's talk about Omikami because Omikami is the best bet in my opinion on this bull market if we get it. However, it's come down to a major support level. So this usually is a good buying opportunity even for a little bit of upside because usually it goes up from this point in time, but that's not why I'm encouraging you to buy it. I'm encouraging you to buy this and hold. Don't get me wrong, the lows are 0.002, so we could see further downside. And it looks like every time we're coming back to retest this, the more times you come back and retest a certain point in time, the more likely it is for you to break through that to the downside, which is bad. But I still have conviction on this token. I still believe it will moon. Look at this. It came down, basically to that sort of level. And then it went sideways for ages, months, maybe even years, and then it flew higher. So it does depend on global liquidity and whether they are going to inject money into the markets. Omikami is still posting, even though the price is going down. If it is Ryujin, it is the best bet. It's a very small market cap, a 19 million market cap. It used to be at 100. That was at its all-time high. So if we can get anywhere near that just to start with and propel off that, it would be great. Obviously Ryujin as well. I bought a little bit of this, I think at 6.5 million market cap. We're back at about 7 million. And the RSI, yeah, they're coming back to supports. Let's actually have a little look at bookmarks. I still have full conviction. I might take some profits off Ryujin here, but I still think it would go higher because it retested the EMA, so it may be flying higher on the daily. I might actually hold, I tell a lie. If I see some more profits though, I may well sell because the market is uncertain, and I may buy back in because the majority of my conviction is in Omikami, even though I know Ryujin will moon. I'm sort of trading Ryujin at the moment. Trump's tariffs remind me of the Ukraine war. Market dumped hard just to recover weeks later. Don't let them scare you out of solid positions. We're going to go over the Trump tariffs later today, but holy moly, Trump does not care about these markets. Because if we look at the Bitcoin price right now, and don't get me wrong, it has bounced from yesterday, but it absolutely nuked yesterday. We went down to 81k. It is holding this support level. That's mad, man. It can't break out of this orange line, or this pink line. It's still acting as major resistance. The White House publishes an even larger list of US tariffs than initially shown at the Make America Wealth Again event. We have included the full list in the thread below, with all countries worldwide being tariffed. So these tariffs were a lot worse than expected, and that's why the market nuked yesterday. BitElite thinks they went for the exact blue SMA resistance line at 88k and then announced tariffs to everybody. Was that the trap into 4th and 5th of April, which is what he predicted to be forming another bottom, so 74 to 81k. Elliott wave is not a trading system. It doesn't tell you when to buy or sell. It gives you structure, context and high probability zones. The decision making, that's all you. And that's exactly where most traders go wrong. So it is dependent on you whether you win or lose. So ensure that you win, because what other choice is there? You're not here to lose. Private US companies added 155k jobs in March, more than expected. US economy is growing. That was bullish until Trump came around with his speech and nuked everything. Look at the nuke, man. All the way from 88k to 81k. What else do you expect though when it starts to pump and attempts to break this pink line? You can't do it, man. US technology stocks are struggling. The share of technology sector stocks trading above their 200-day moving average have fallen to 20%, the lowest since November 2022. This percentage is down approximately 45 points over the last 6 weeks. This is almost as sharp a drop as during the beginning of 2022 bear market and the 2020 pandemic sell-off. Furthermore, the S&P 500 information technology sector has led the recent weakness, down 12% year to date. At the same time, the Magnificent 7 stocks are down minus 15, more than triple the S&P 500's decline. Tech stocks have lost their popularity. That's mad. You'd expect them to be increasing in popularity, but when a time like this occurs and they're trying to fully crash the markets, which is what Trump is doing, eventually everything drops, right? Oh wow, the S&P 500 has recovered fully. Wow, it's pumping. It went down all the way to 5498. This is the major zone. This is the point in time when we realize if it's over or not. Because if this doesn't hold, it may well be over. Genuinely. If this point does not hold, it's over. At least for the short term. Everything's been invalidated. Let's see what Brett and Base are posting.
В утренней росе цветов соловья запев, свисточек, сок, березовый глоток. Тишины послушать волю по тропинке в лес густой, поболтать с березкой вдоволь.
Damn, bro, that's a cold. I can't lie. That is cold. I bought some Brett yesterday. Let's see what the Brett price is saying. So I bought some ski mask dog when everyone was panic selling their bags. Yeah, Brett's up a bit, but still not enough. What is going on, bruh? It's up a bit, but I'd expect a bigger push, you know. That is horrific. That is actually horrific. Yeah, you can't see ski mask dog on this. Let's go on CoinGecko. I bought some Aerodrome as well. Ski mask peanut. Naji. I'm looking at ski mask doggy dog. Yeah, it has sort of pumped, but not enough. Meme coins are not looking good at all. That's why I sort of diversified with Aerodrome. Is Aerodrome looking alright? Nah, Aerodrome's looking wacko too. It's Ethereum, isn't it? Ethereum isn't really moving. What is Ethereum doing, bruh? It has been whack, man. Bitcoin, people I think are flooding to safety in Bitcoin. The S&P 500 is looking alright as well. FDUSD depex 5% after concerns raised by Justin Sun over solvency wiping 130 million off its market cap. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a US based stablecoin on Tron? Fidelity launches a retirement plan allowing direct investment into crypto. That's crazy. The good news isn't pumping the markets though, man. It's still falling. Small cap stocks continue to underperform. Now, the Russell 200 has a large correlation with small cap altcoins, which can cause people to become millionaires. So this is important. Relative to the S&P 500 has dropped to its lowest level since Jan 2021. The ratio between small cap and large cap stocks has declined 36% over the last 4 years. This comes as the S&P 500 has gained 41.8%, while the Russell 2000 has fallen 10% during this period. This year alone, small cap stocks have fallen 9.7% more than the double. The S&P 500's minus 4.5% decline. Without more economic certainty, small caps will lag. Yeah, that's a fact. They're not moving. Altcoins ain't going to move either. It's like Bitcoin and altcoins, the difference between them. Bitcoin is basically a stock now. It's going to start moving like one. It's just a higher upside. Nice reaction of micro support overnight, and with the break above yesterday's high, we've got the minimum structure for 5 wave move. If wave 5 delivers, 86k is the next stop. Fresh support now at 83,690 and 85k, setting the stage for another 4 to 5 push in the orange scenario. Structure's there now. Let's see if the bulls actually follow through or just hit snooze again. Well, it's 4 at 84k. Is Bitcoin even at a buying territory? 81k would have been the buy yesterday. It says 82k on CoinGecko, but I need to invest into Bitcoin. The US inflation is falling off a cliff. Rate cuts are coming soon. Stocks, Bitcoin, and crypto will explode. That's what I want to see. Bitcoin versus gold. There's a gap to fill. Usually it's very correlated with gold. So come on, Bitcoin. We're going to see some catch up. I think Bitcoin is the best trade in the next few months. If you can get a good trade on Bitcoin, it'll limit your downside, and once that moves, it'll confirm. Once you get the profits from there, it'll confirm Ethereum will move. You need that confirmation though, and then you can invest into altcoins as well. But it's not worth investing into anything else at the moment, I don't think. Trump just posted this, and today he will be announcing all the tariffs. Pray for the markets. Holy moly, you have to pray. Bitcoin was pumping before we saw a major downside. I'd go, if I was you guys, and you have some money in crypto, which shouldn't be 100% of your portfolio, I'd allocate like 20 to 50% max, and I'd go 90% Bitcoin. Maybe 80 or 70, 60, depending on your risk tolerance. Maybe some 10%, 15% Solana, get some Sui, maybe Ethereum, because Ethereum could have major upside. And then 10% of that I'd go into meme coins and dirt like that. But on that side of things, I'd go 10% Omikami. I'd just go all out with Omikami, man, because I feel like that's the best possible chance for upside in any meme coin currently. Ethereum had 4 consecutive red months. The last time this happened was during the 2018 bear market. It's extremely undervalued. Every time people think it's dead, it does start to move. Ansem gives advice on what to do right now in crypto.
Even if you feel that the current sentiment in crypto right now is depression or anger or whatever, crypto has an ability to always bounce back from like the worst situations. And I'll say this one is not even close to the worst situations that we've seen. But just generally, crypto is very responsive to coming back from situations where it looks bleak. And the times when it looks bleak is when you should be paying the most attention in crypto, because that's when you will find all of these opportunities that maybe other people aren't looking for because they're too focused on how down their portfolio is, or how this person said this about crypto, or this negative headline in the news just came out and this happened and this happened. I would say it's like really prudent to be aware of what the future is going to look like, not what the current state of
Yeah. Facts.
Even if you feel
it is a massive buy opportunity right now. Nobody would have expected that the prices fall back to these levels. Nobody. And it sort of is a dollar cost averaging opportunity for the majority of these coins. You need to know what you're doing to make money off this. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to make money just by buying now. You might be an idiot and you might put 100% in currently and it might go down to 60k, wipe out all of your portfolio because you invest into altcoins. You can't be an idiot. All the liquidity is concentrating above Bitcoin. The bulls are gearing up for a massive short squeeze because it took out that liquidity there, 81k. And now it seems like 90k is the only thing which is on the agenda. Unless they're going to try and hold price down lower. The worst trading habit needing to be right. It pays to manage risk, not defend opinions. The best traders aren't the smartest. They're the ones who stopped fighting the price. Small losses, big wins. Repeat. Facts. US auto repositions jumped 16% in 2024 to 1.78 million. 73, the highest since 2009. Over the last 3 years, vehicle seizures have surged 600k or 53%. This comes as consumers' auto delinquencies have also risen sharply. Auto delinquencies. What is consumers' auto delinquencies? Let's actually search that. refers to a situation where individuals are late or overdue to car loan payments. That's bad. The share of subprime car borrowers at least 60 days past due on their loans jumped 6.56% in January. Moreover, auto loan serious delinquency rates hits 3%. US consumers are beginning to default. That's so bad. It just looks horrific right now.
Solana's support is on yellow line 113, which we touched. So it's most likely going to touch it again, but that's one major support. Second major support on Solana is 76. These are the two big supports. Remember when I told everyone that we could be buying Solana at 150? I had an order, which was here, but it broke through. And I said that at 280 and no one believed me, and then we came down to 150, and now we're actually we came down to a low of 112. So those yellow lines are supports. I would take a trade off 113, but keep in mind you have to DCA down even 76, and if there's a super bear market, 47, and very possible. You have to understand Solana just in 2023 was at $3.
$3, bro. I don't feel like touching Solana at this point. Silver set to boom. Hottest investment today is silver. Much more demand than supply. Gold just passed all-time highs. Silver still 60% below its all-time high, $34. I predict silver will 2x this year to get to 70 an ounce. I already have a lot of silver. Yeah, I bought more silver. Best news is you don't have to be rich to invest in silver. Almost everyone in the world can afford at least 1 ounce. Almost everyone can afford to get richer and richer, one silver coin at a time. I'd rather save silver than this fake paper money. Always remember gold, silver and Bitcoin are not going up in price. Gold, silver and Bitcoin appear to be going up in price only because the purchasing power, the value of fake paper money is going down, which is why stating rich dad poor dad savers are losers. Don't be a loser, save gold, silver and Bitcoin. Let's actually check the price of silver today, because silver is actually a great investment. Can silver actually be used for? We'll check that in just a moment. Yeah, silver looks like it's tanking a bit as well. Looks like it might be a good time to buy. Is it coming down to the $30? Yeah, basically off this trend line, this uptrend. It's on an uptrend, bruh. What can silver be used for? I wish my computer listened to me and searched that itself. Including jewelry, electronics, solar panels, medical devices, solar panels, X-ray film, soldering, medical devices, automotive industry, sensors in cars. They're used in phones as well. They must be using phones, batteries. Is silver? Does silver have high demand? Yep, and the number is expected to jump by 9%. Electronics, particularly PV solar panels, is the largest driver of increasing industrial silver demand. Solar panels and electronics. Green economic applications, technological advancements, supply deficit, versatility. Damn, man. Automotive, not when Trump's putting tariffs on them. Global silver demand is expected to remain broadly stable, as gains in industrial and retail will be mitigated by weak jewelry and silverware demand. Okay. Omikami's ecosystem is going to be announced. I will update Omikami and Ryujin fam with the exact date. Omikami fam, the same people attacking us now are the ones who built false narratives to tear us down later. They create fake sites, manipulated stories and staged confusion just to try and dull the light we're bringing back. Months after my convo with the Ryoshi account, they launched a fake website claiming to verify identity. It was designed to confuse, to twist truth into doubt, linking Ryoshi to ghost accounts that don't even exist. I don't need to explain what's already clear. The DM was real. The Ryoshi account was visible. 210.1k followers shown, 7 message requests dropped to 6. And yes, back then this was Twitter, not X. The UI, API behavior and DM loading structures were different. What you saw was static URLs and visual captures, not real-time session data. The hate establishment is running out of ideas. They're clinging to recycled narratives, trying to distort what they couldn't understand. They fear what's coming. They'll label it fake. They'll call it untrustworthy. That's what they've always done, but the return will be official, clear, and impossible to ignore. Until then, stay sharp. Keep building. Omikami, bruh. Don't give me goosebumps. Imagine if this thing actually explodes. Imagine if it goes crazy. Will you regret it? Will you regret? Would you regret not holding Dogecoin at 19 million market cap down here? Would you regret that? Because now Dogecoin is arguably the realest money of all time. Now it's more real money than Bitcoin. It's outperformed Bitcoin on every scale, on every scenario. Think about that for a second. Don't be an idiot. I'd rather take the risk and not be an idiot and not miss this. I'm not missing that. I can't afford to not miss that, man. What if we never get that again? I'd pull an April Fool's joke here, but you can just go look at your Phantom wallet balance if you want a good laugh. That's mad. That is time to go. That just shows flipping heck. That is the April Fool's joke. Look at your flipping wallets if you want to laugh, because it is not looking good, brev. If we look at BTC today, 83k. What are people actually saying on eToro? Happy the tariff news is now out, and it could have been much worse. Not too much volatility, really. It's true. Possibly a W in the making. They will now trap the shorts again. BTC has got to try and get back over 84k. Yep. Tariff news will not affect BTC in the long run. That's fact. It's getting suppressed. It is getting suppressed big time. Bitcoin's going to explode. I don't know about the rest of the market. Extreme fear. Extreme fear. Usually that does signal a time to buy in bull markets. It depends if we're in a bull or a bear market. That is the main thing.